with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Hi.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, this has been a good game here after one half. Everybody, welcome back to the halftime show. Chris Paul had a huge first quarter. He had 11 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there? And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
You know, Paul is playing really well. He has 11 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
You know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Russell. And it's Hibbert in at the center, filling out the middle. Russell against Paul. And they double up Paul. Here's Jordan. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
To the right side. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Clarkson's got 8.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Los Angeles calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's Pierce. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. From deep. They grab their own miss. Paul with the ball. Out defended by Randall. Outside, Pierce. And a miss there on the triple.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Well, Paul Pierce hinted that he could hang him up soon. He had that amazing run. Has nothing left to prove in the NBA. And I would say, of all the players in last year's playoffs, had some of the most dramatic individual shots we have seen from one guy in a long time.
He did, and you know, you forget he's done that really over the course of his entire career.
Sure.
Just kind of funny to see him doing it in a Wizards jersey, but you talked about it. He's going to go down as one of the all-time greats, no doubt about it. So many big moments over the course of his career, and also for all the kids out there, the best maybe footwork we have in our game. If you want to improve as a player, watch Paul Pierce's.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor.
Well, the competitive nature was on display early in the career of Pierce. I mean, he has willed his teams to win his entire career and is baffled by anybody who doesn't want to win as bad as he does.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Jeff Green is checked in for Mba'amute. Johnson comes in for Paul Pierce. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And it's Young finishing it off.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals. And that competitive nature that you talked about with Pierce, that's really what sets him apart. He had so many great clutch moments in the postseason. Easily one of the most clutch players in recent memory.
Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Where's this passes to Nance. The 3. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
And Young, here we go.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. That's good. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Clippers ahead, up by 2. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. The Clippers in the lead. Luke Mbamute out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Pierce, and it's Prigioni in at the 1. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Left side, Jordan. The 3. The shot by Pierce will not go. Lakers shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Randall kicks to Bryant. Randall dishes to Young. From past the arc. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
This is what happens when he gets on a roll. I mean, you're not going to see a better rhythm shooter than this guy.
Pierce against Bryant. Back to Young. Ball stolen. Here's Pierce. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
Yeah, nobody giving up any ground either way, fella.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Young for 3. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same
They
page.
can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top.
Looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron Scott coaching his team during the break. The message, stick with it. He said the game is right there, fellas, right there for the taking. But we've got to play with purpose and precision. Kevin, can they get it done?
Didn't think that was going to go in. Young's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his 2nd this half.
Amute, a screen on Bryant. And Redick kicks to Mbamute. And it's Pierce in the corner. Again, Los Angeles.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
The drive by Russell. Randall kicks to Kobe. Outside Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Young with the ball. Now Pierce defending. Hibbert the pass to Randall. They get it again. Outside Russell. Floats one. Jordan with some nice D.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Pierce dishes to Jordan. His 3-pointers off the mark.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
Yeah, I don't know, though, Clark. That defender was on him like glue on that possession. That would have been a heck of a bucket, even though we've seen him hit those in the past.
Los Angeles calls timeout. checked in for the Clippers. The Lakers also with the sub. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Nick Young. Here's Pierce. Off the inbound pass. Can't get it to go. Lakers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Outside for Kobe. Here's Hibbert. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Clippers shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
Checking out the game Paul Pierce is having. He's got 8 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
And Clark, he's been terrific in terms of his positioning and boxing out very well also. Just battling hard on every possession.
Clarkson kicks to Randall. Russell with it.
Now you need every basket you can get.
Greg, I think they're still alive here, but they better execute every trip down the floor from here on out.
It's tipped. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
You just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on a limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
Get the best look.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 7. 17 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
You know, I think he's just trying to send his team a message, you know, not willing to give up on this game just yet. Just trying to instill that fight in this group.
Yeah, hey, I'm all for giving messages and teaching lessons, and I respect that, but at some point, if it's over, it's over. I mean, you need to be looking at the next one. This one's done. Forget about it. Let's move on.
And that one misses. There's the pass to Huertas. A 3-ball. He goes up again. Buries it.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Timeout called the Lakers. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, they can call all the timeouts they want, but really, I don't think it matters at this point.
Yeah, I'm ready to go home just like the players are. There's nothing they can do to salvage this one right now. Let's go. Get out of here. Game done.
He summed it up.
I was going to say, yeah, I don't think we need to comment after that.
Adios. And so Los Angeles takes the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing.
Chris, how does a win?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Chris Paul. He put his team on his back and carried them as we've seen him do before, but it never gets old. A textbook example of making play after play to lead the way.